Welcome back to A Taste of Belize, and today, as I said, it's going to be an energetic kind of day because we have little June in the house. We know he's young and he's ready to roll, he's ready to rock, he's ready to hit that drum. So, little June, we want to know a little bit more about you.
Okay.
Because the first time I saw you, I said, was recently in October. Yeah, that was the first time I saw you. And I was very impressed, you know.
Yes.
So I guess you're new on the scene.
Yes, I am.
All right, and you have a name, Lil June. That's a unique name. So I would like to know, we would like to know, how did you come about by that name?
I came up with that name at the age of 6.
Wow.
But I know it's type weird to be thinking about those type of stuff at the age of 6. So in my head, it was like, you know, I wanted to shorten up my name because there's so many juniors in the world. So I tried to figure some kind of name that could be, you know, the same kind of meaning as junior. So what I did, I looked at the calendar, you know, just for me to learn, like, you know, what January, February, and what month to come after. So as I look at the calendar from January, February, March, April, May, June. So I stopped at the month of June and I looked at it and I'm like, hey, this is a shorter way of saying junior.
Okay.
June. So right after I look at the calendar, what's funny about it, a little Bow Wow video I came on, you know, Bow Wow the rapper.
Okay.
So you know how you watch every video and they have credits, like credits on the side, like they show the name of the artist, song, or whatever. At that time, he was Little Bow Wow.
Okay,
So
wow.
I ended up taking the little and I connected with the June.
Oh, all right. So you've been using this name?
Yeah, since I was a small kid.
Wow. Well, that is very impressive because you're beyond your age. You're doing something that maybe a regular 6-year-old probably wouldn't be doing.
Yeah, I was ahead of my time.
Oh, nice, nice. Well, I like it, especially after you gave me the story. But you weren't born in the month of June.
No, I was born in July. But I know everybody get confused. They like, why you don't call yourself Little July? I'm like, man, my real name is Junior, so I like that. You know, it stands out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? July is right after June.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
So that's a good one. Well, all right. That sounds good.
Yeah.
So the next thing I want to ask you, Little June, is what were your influences in regards to music?
I love listening to R&B.
Okay.
I love listening to, like, you know, classic music, slow jam music. But as far as culture-wise, one of my influences are Super G, Asiatic, my father as well, because he also a musician. My manager, Ozzie Smith, Punta Rebels, Girl from the Kids.
Okay.
And out of the culture influence, the biggest one is Michael Jackson.
Okay.
And those are my influences.
All right. So that's good because you have a total perspective. Yeah. You know, you're taking something from each music and bringing it to your own unique flavor. So I like that. I really do. Where did you grow up and what was childhood like?
I grew up in Brooklyn, New York City.
Oh, okay.
They have this side. It's different sides what they actually call in Brooklyn, like East New York, Brownsville, but I was more raised in the East New York side. And my childhood was just a negative because there was so much negative people around me. So I kind of like grew up around that environment. So I end up doing, you know, bad things just like them, like, you know, being out in the street 3 in the morning, threatening people, stealing stuff, and you know, and it was just like, man, as I got older and started seeing all the negative stuff that I was doing, I'm like, man, this is not the right thing to do. I mean, it's like, why do something negative for something that you really want instead of doing it in a positive way?
Wow.
And it's just like, I got tired of it. And I could actually say that music just washed all of that and took me to a positive step.
Wow. That is a really, really profound message, you know. Taking all that negative and then flipping that around and turning it into this all this positive energy and vibe. I mean, I wish a lot of people out there would just look at what you're saying and take something positive away. I mean, that's it, especially for young men anywhere in the States, in Belize, anywhere, it's difficult for them. Because there's so much going on, and if you don't follow a certain group or do what they do, they call you something else, or they want to, you know, harass and bully. So I'm glad you were able to come out of that in a positive way.
Thank you.
And I'm so glad you grew up in Brooklyn, but you haven't lost touch with the culture. That's the other impressive part of the story. You know?
Always from top to bottom, left to right, 100%.
Wow. And you still have that Belizean accent and everything. You didn't even lose that.
Yes, no. Still, you know, getting more into the culture, but I'll get it.
No, man, you have, from what I see, you have it already. You have it more than some people that have been there all their lives, you know. They don't have the way you have it. So I'm very, very impressed. And guys, this is a really, really unique and different story. And like I said, I know you guys out there, some of you probably this is the first time you're seeing Little June, but he is an upcoming artist and he's really energetic, and I know he will be taking up a good portion of the music scene out there. So we'll be right back and we'll continue this interesting conversation. So you were more